The most dangerous thing that happened to our family wasn't the diagnosis. It was what happened when everyone went home. Nobody prepared us for the loneliness because parents who have kids with disabilities don't wake up one morning and choose isolation. It just happens. One day you're surrounded by nurses and doctors and therapists and specialists all checking in on you, and then life moves on. Everyone goes back to their normal, but your life never does. Now you're juggling doctor's appointments, therapies, medication, school appointments, and somehow trying to hold your marriage and the rest of your family together too. And somewhere in the middle of all that, you disappear. You stop answering texts, you turn down invitations, you miss church, not because you don't want to be there, but because it's just easier to stay home. Then one day you realize your world has gotten really, really small. Can I tell you something? Isolation is a jerk. It doesn't kick the front door down, it quietly pulls up a chair and starts whispering you lies. Nobody understands this life. You're the only family who's going through this. The scary part is after a while, you stop realizing those are lies and you start believing them. I've watched isolation quietly ruin marriages, rob parents of joy, and convince really good moms and dads that they're supposed to carry all of this by themselves. But there's something I've learned after talking to a lot of parents who are raising kids with disabilities. No one makes good decisions alone. Not when you're exhausted, not when you're scared, not when you've been carrying more than anyone in your life realizes. Isolation clouds your thinking and steals your perspective. And little by little, it chokes out hope. So, what's the antidote? Connection. Not because it fixes your child's diagnosis, but because it reminds you you don't have to carry this all alone. You need people who don't need a 20-minute explanation about feeding tube, wheelchairs, behaviors, seizures, or another unexpected hospital stay. People who don't try to fix your life, they simply stay. So if isolation has been winning, I want to encourage you to take one small step. Answer that text. Say yes to the coffee date. Walk into the gathering, even if it feels awkward, because I promise you this, there are parents standing in the same room wondering if they're the only one too. And the moment two isolated parents realize they're not alone, hope has room to breathe again because isolation is a liar, but connection and community changes everything.